All right, back in the kitchen to make our pizzettas. I love it. The dough has been resting. For this time, we've been preparing other things. Make sure that your tomato sauce is cooking with the delicious marinara magic pack that we sent to you. And now it's time for us to open and roll our dough. What you can do is roll two. As these two are rolled, we can put them to par bake. And then while those are par baking, we're gonna roll the other two. Or if it's easier, depending on the rhythm with your chef at home, you can open all of them, par bake two, par bake another two, and then make the pizzettas, okay? So Chef Josephine, this is for you. Let's put that rolling pin maybe a little bit ahead of you. And check how I do it. I'm gonna get a little pinch of the fairy dust and dust up my surface. Do you want to do that too? Okay. Yeah. You see how chefs like on television, they do all the way from the top here? It's because that's easier to spread a little more. Oh, there you are. Beautiful. Okay.
I get to fly at last.
Yeah, you get at last. Okay, so here, chef, let's get your dough and then use your fingers and I use my thumbs to start transforming them into a circle, okay? It's nice too. You start from the middle, okay? You wanna make sure that you start from the middle and go to the outside and you make this into a pizzetta circle. Exactly, into a pizza. So once it's kind of a circle, beautiful, we can put on the surface a little bit more fairy dust. So chef, remember how you're asking me how to use the rolling pin? Yep. Here's how I like to do it, okay? I put both my hands on top of it, and then I can put a little bit of weight, okay? And press it down and roll, and press it down and roll down. So now that we rolled up and down, it's a little long that way, so I like to give it a little turn. And if you want to hold from the sides, you're welcome to. It's just it's nice to test and try different ways, and then we figure out the way we like better. So I would say it's really up to you how big you're gonna make these pizzettas. If you like the dough a little bit thicker, I would say that 6 inches is gonna be perfect, or you can keep on rolling for a thinner pizza crust.
Like this.
Ooh, that's looking good, all the way to about 8 inches. So remember that when you were preheating the oven, we had a sheet pan or a pizza stone in there? We're gonna very, very, extremely carefully pull that out of the oven. And then we're gonna place these 2 pizzetta crusts in there. And then we're gonna put it back to par bake for about, I would say, 3-4 minutes, and we will know. I'll tell you when we know.
That's hot.
So very, very hot.
That feels warm.
Put it here. It's already getting hot. And another one. And back in there. We know that your pizzetta dough is par baked when you see it puff up. Okay.
It's like a face. It's like a face.
What is it like a face?
When the 2 eyes are right there.
It's a meh face, like meh. So we know that it's puffing up. It doesn't have to brown yet, okay? It will brown and it will get that nice brown crust once we put it back to bake with the toppings. Okay, so we're gonna take a moment to roll these 2, and then we're gonna be back in the kitchen to show you what the par-baked dough looks like and to mount our pizzettas. Keep on working, we'll see you back in a moment.